morning, guys. You're watching Amber and the Am, which of course makes me Amber, and this is everything you need to know to talk sports with the best of them today. The last Sunday of the NFL regular season lived up to the hype, but it has already cost 3 coaches their jobs. Eric Mangini, Romeo Crennel, and Rod Marinelli all out. Marinelli, of course, coached the perfect Lions to the first 0-16 season in NFL history with a 31-21 loss at the hands of the Green Bay Packers. He was 10-38 in 3 seasons at the helm. Romeo Crennel joined GM Phil Savage on the chopping block after a disappointing 4-12 season, while Mangini is gone after his team's collapse in the final 5 games. After an 8-3 start, the Jets dropped 4 of 5, punctuated by yesterday's 24-17 loss to the Dolphins. That gave the Fish their first division title since 2000. No one probably feels better than Chad Pennington getting to stick it to his old team on their turf. The best turnaround story of the year for the Fish, 1-15 just a season ago, and now 11-5. They'll take on the Baltimore Ravens in Miami in the first round of the postseason. The Ravens rounded the Jacksonville Jags 27-7 for the 6th and final AFC playoff berth, leaving the 11-5 Pats out in the cold. The cards fell just perfectly for Philadelphia and Dallas. Whoever won Sunday was guaranteed a spot into the postseason after losses by Tampa and Chicago earlier in the day. You'd think a game that important would make you bring it, but the Dallas Cowboys must have missed that memo. In fact, they probably should have missed the plane to Philly altogether. The Eagles absolutely dominated the lifeless Cowboys 44-6. Philly will take on the Vikings in round 1, who skidded past, arresting New York Giants 20-19. Another winner-go-home game, the San Diego Chargers manhandled the Denver Broncos 52-21. The Chargers finished 8-8, enough to win their 3rd straight division title. San Diego will play host to the Indianapolis Colts Saturday night. In a nail-biter, the Carolina Panthers had already had a playoff spot, but what they didn't have coming into Sunday was home field advantage. But they took care of business to secure just that. John Casey's 42-yard field goal with 1 second left in the game. Carolina is the NFC South champs with a 33-31 win over the Saints. Drew Brees was oh so close to breaking Dan Marino's single-season passing yards record. He needed 402 yards, but finished with 386. Still, he becomes only the 2nd player in NFL history to pass for more than 5,000 yards in a single season. And finally, a few quick notes for you guys. Ben Roethlisberger gave fans a scare when he stretchered off during Pitt's beatdown of the Browns Sunday, but hospital tests have shown no other injuries than a concussion, and Big Ben is expected to be fine. Carmelo Anthony took some time off with a bruised elbow. The rest must have done him good. He scored 32 points as his Nuggets topped the Knicks 117-110. King James had a big night too, scoring 33 points against the Miami Heat for the Cavs, 93-86 win. And that, guys, is everything you need to know in the world of sports. If you missed anything here today, you know the drill. Stop, refresh, and rewatch. I am Amber Wilson. You have a marvelous Monday.
For more great videos, check back every day on opensports.com.